has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Thank you. Welcome to Tattletales, everybody. Nice to have you with us. Our studio audience is ready to go, I hope. Divided into three sections as always, blue, yellow, and red. Let's meet our celebrity panel. We got a good one today. First on my left, the blue section. We'll be rooting for...
Who is it again?
Barbara Stewart and her husband, Dick Gautier.
Hello.
Hiya, big guy.
Hi, little guy.
We're going to start already. You're going to start with me right now, aren't you?
Yes, and a little later we'll meet the parking lot, Bert.
Okay.
Who knows what happens?
Next to Dick and Barbara, the yellow section will be rooting for the co-stars of Emergency, Julie London and her husband, Bobby Troup. Is he giving you a tough time back there, Bobby?
No, he's a fine guy.
He's not misbehaving, is he, at all?
Oh, no.
All right, well, give us a full report if he does, because we got to watch him at all times.
Yes, I shall.
Next to Bobby and Julie, the red section will be rooting for columnist Rona Barrett and her husband, Bill Trowbridge. Hi, Bert. Hi, Bill. Nice to have you with us. You too, Rona.
Ah, that suit matches your eyes today.
It does?
Mmm.
Red, huh?
Bloodshot suit.
Tune in.
Okay, gang, here we go. First question's worth $150 in the pot, and I'm going to reach for it momentarily. Here it comes. Fellas, the question is directed to you. Don't give me the answer. Here it is. Men, many psychologists tell us that men marry girls like their mothers. In your case, is this true or false? What?
Once again?
Men marry girls like them. I guess that's what it means. Men.
Yes.
Many psychologists tell us that men marry girls like their mothers. In your case, is this true or false? Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I thought it did.
I thought I heard it twice just then.
You know, I did too. There must be an echo in here. Okay, fellas, think about that, and we'll come back for your answer shortly. All right. Now, in Dick's case, did he marry a woman like his mother? Oh, that's you, isn't it?
Well, I did. But which time are you talking about? He's been married twice.
And he only had one mother, so it probably doesn't figure.
So you mean, naturally, you mean me, right?
I imagine so,
Am I
yes.
like his mother?
I believe that's the question, yes.
I am nothing like his mother.
Is that right? Do I hear a note of an edge in there in your voice?
No. It's just that she talks a lot and I don't talk at all.
All right. I guess those psychologists know what they're talking about, don't they? Do you think in his case he did, true or false, marry a girl like his mother?
No.
False, I think
False.
you mean.
False. Sorry, false.
Okay, you say false. Let's bring on Dick, see what he says. Okay, Richard, in your case.
Yes.
Is this true or false? Did you marry a girl like your mother?
Absolutely not, Bert.
That's what she said. You understand $150 pot?
Bert, my mother is sweet and kind and generous and gentle. Barbara is nothing like her whatsoever.
Right. Well, you must be right, Dick, because you ever share that pot, so everything you say must be absolutely true. Thank you, Dick. Julie, what's Bobby going to say?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think she was kind of a lady that liked the meetings and the PTA, and I'm not, so I would say false.
False. He didn't marry a girl like his mother. All right, let's bring him on. Okay, Bobby.
Hi, Bert.
Hi.
This is really a difficult question to answer. My mother was really a beautiful lady from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. She was a good cook and a good housekeeper. And Julie was a beautiful lady from San Bernardino, California. And she's a good cook and a good housekeeper. But I don't think that I marry a girl like my mother.
That's what Julie said in your lifetime. Very well said. And, Bobby, anytime emergency is over, you have a spot in the diplomatic corps. There's no question about it. Thank you. You also have a share of that $150 pot. Thank you. Rhoda, how about Bill? What's he going to say?
Since the lovely sweet Kate sits there with Luella and Hedda and Cecil B. DeMille, I've never had a chance to meet her. But from what my husband tells me, I have a strange feeling that we have a lot of things alike. So I would say that he married somebody like his mother.
Okay, let's bring him on, see if he agrees with you. Bill, true or false, do you think that you married a girl like your mother? Wow.
I'd actually... There's so many traits are alike, but, you know, there's some differences. I would have to say yes.
That's what she said. Kate's kid. He was shaking his head no. He said, I would have to say yes, and you're all right. And that pot is split 3 ways among everybody. Everybody scored. We'll come back with the rest of Tattletales. You come back too, will you, please? Coming up, it's directed to the fellas. Here it is, gang.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Men, we assume you're not perfect.
What?
Except for you, Dick.
Oh, okay.
Tell us, what is the one thing you'd like to change about yourself physically?
My underwear.
We all are of the same opinion, aren't we? 400 people here with the same thought. We assume you're not perfect. Tell us, what is the one thing you'd like to change about yourself physically, fellas? And we'll come back and find out what it is in a moment. Well, you know what Dick is like. What would he like to change about himself physically?
How many things could we name?
Well, it only says one, I think.
Only
what
one?
What one thing would you like to change about yourself?
Well, you won't believe this. I think he is absolutely gorgeous, and he hates his face. He hates the fact that he looks the way he does. He doesn't want to be handsome. Now, isn't that ridiculous?
What does he want to be?
He wants to be, because he's such a funny man, he wants to look funny.
Bela Lugosi?
Bela Lugosi?
No, so
Roma
the
says?
people, because he wants, people don't think that a handsome man should be funny, and I think that's ridiculous. So it gives him a lot of trouble.
Right. So you think the one thing you'd like to change is his face?
Yeah, I hope that's what he's saying.
I could give him a good crack in the mouth when I first started out, anyway. Okay, let's bring him on and see if he agrees with you. Okay, Dick.
Having a lot of fun at my expense out there?
You mean just because we've been laughing and screaming out here for minutes? All right, tell us, what's the one thing about you that you'd like to change physically?
Physically? It has nothing to do with my nervous system or my nuttiness or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Physically, well, let me see. I guess just about 5 pounds around the middle is about all I'd really like to say.
5 pounds around the middle, huh?
That was my second choice.
Yeah, her first choice was 5 pounds, but it wasn't around the middle.
What?
Tell him what it was.
Well, darling, I know that I had to think carefully because I know you're unhappy about your middle, too. So am I. But you said that you would like to change your face.
For what? What? I mean, what do you want me to change it for?
Huh?
Change it too.
No, because you said that you were upset because people wouldn't accept you being funny, and you said if you looked funny, then they would accept you more.
Oh, I did that. I punched myself out on a few occasions.
So I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't score, and I think you're funny looking anyway, Dick. And and we're gonna move. See, that works fine. Thanks, Dick. Okay, Julie, what's Bobby going to say? What would he like to change about himself?
Well, Bobby has always been very slim, and he still is. But he thinks that he has a tummy.
Mm-hmm.
He's developing a tummy, and I don't agree with him, but he thinks that, so it must be so in his own mind. So I think he'd probably want to change that.
So he'll say, like to get rid of that tummy. Changes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring him on. Hi there.
Hi, Bert.
What's the one thing you'd like to change, Bobby?
Well, if I could tell you that truthfully, the one thing about me I'd like to change physically, why the answer would be deleted immediately. And that has to be what Julie's thinking about.
Scroll down behind me.
I don't know. I can't say that over the air. Because I told her when we watched CBS.
Let's have your second choice, Bobby.
So that's my first choice. And the second choice, maybe I've always wanted to have square shoulders.
Square shoulders, huh,
Yeah.
gang? You notice how this trend of this question is going, folks?
Oh, wow.
Tell them what you said, Julie.
Your tum-tum.
Oh, yes.
That too, huh?
Yeah.
That makes 3, doesn't it? Sorry, Bobby, there's no score there.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Rhoda, everybody's batting 1,000 so far. What's Bill want to change about himself physically?
You know, I have the strangest feeling he's going to misread this question. And
I'll
I
read
think
it to him again.
I have a feeling he's going to take it as something maybe inward physically.
Well, I'll make sure. I'll say, you know, one thing you'd like to change about yourself physically.
On the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, I know he'll think of something on the inside.
He will?
Yeah. You see, he has...
This doesning count appendix or anything like that, you know.
No, he has a bronchial condition, and he'd like to change his lungs. That's the saddest story I ever heard. But I think, physically, I love every part of him except his stomach.
You do? You don't like his stomach?
I don't like his tum-tum. His guts got to go, and I think he agrees.
Is he going to say that, too?
If he doesn't, I'll shoot him tonight.
Okay. You say his tum-tum. We'll leave his bronchitis out of this. Okay, let's bring him on. Bill. What's the one?
Where do I start?
Well, wait a minute. As soon as I get myself together here, I'll read the question to you again. Bill, tell us, what is the one thing you'd like to change about yourself physically?
What I'd like to change about myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is going to be a bad decision like Walter Austin's been making with the Dodgers. I'm going to be in the wrong ballpark. She teases me about my overbite. I don't want to change that. I like it. But as I'm from West Virginia in the cold, damp weather, the bronchitis. I'd like to. I have a bronchial condition, and I'd like to change that if I had my druthers. And that's not what she said. I know, but that would be my first choice.
Okay. Now,
sorry, sweetheart.
Now, I'm sorry. I insisted to see that it would be physically, and she did mention the bronchitis, but
Yeah.
but we took to mean physically, meaning the outward appearance of the body, rather than
Do I have
health. Actually,
do I have
bronchitis is a
multiple choice?
condition of your health, not really your physical body. And that's how we designed the questioning. Let's pick a physical thing. Now, you have 2 choices. Pick one of them, and we'll go with that.
My ankles from playing basketball.
You know, if you want to know the truth, first you said overbite. First you said overbite, then you said bronchitis. Now you got down
I
to
have an ingrown
ankles.
toenail.
And you ain't hit it yet, kiddo, I got to tell you.
You're a winner, Bill.
Rhoda, tell him what you said.
Oh, God.
Sweetheart, what do we fight about all the time? The middle?
Oh, overweight? What? Overweight?
The gut.
Your
sweetheart.
middle, your tummy.
So I'm 5 pounds overweight.
So big deal, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no score there. Everybody's tied at the halfway point, and that's where we are. Ladies, if you will, step to the rear. Nobody got that one. Fellas, come on out here. Clarence, so good. The audience is winning money. We have a terrific tie game, and if you're in the rooting section that is backing our top winning couple that breaks this tie, you will win an additional $1,000. They said it couldn't be done. All right, now, ladies, this question, because no one got the last one correct, has a carryover. That means we take the $150 from the last question, add it on to this question, and this one is now worth $300, okay?
How terrific.
Here it comes. Ladies, we know it could never happen. You just keep talking, Dick. We know it could never happen, but if your husband was ever unfaithful, do you think that you would somehow know it intuitively? Now, we're saying that we know it could never happen, but if your husband was ever unfaithful, do you think you could somehow know it intuitively? Think about it, ladies, and we'll come to you in a moment for your answer. All right, Richard, you're up, sir.
Well, Bert.
What's Barbara going to say?
She never has.
Never known, huh? Never caught on all these years, huh?
I'd say she's devoid of intuition. No, I don't think that people know those things intuitively. I think they get paranoid at times about things, but I don't think there is any real intuition. Okay. So I have to say no.
So you
I don't
think that,
believe in
and you
it.
think that's what she's going to say, more
Yeah.
importantly. You're going to say that she will say no, you wouldn't know it intuitively.
That's right.
What does the blue section say? All the women said no.
Are you willing to take the consequences of losing that money?
It's
if I
your
change
choice.
my
What are you
answer?
gonna- you're gonna
No,
say?
I'm going to have to stick with what I believe.
All right, let's bring on Barbara. Shh, shh, shh. Okay, Barbara. Do you think you would know somehow intuitively that your husband, if he were ever, was unfaithful?
What do you get for murder in this state?
I don't know. It's bad. I know
Boy,
that.
I'll tell you something. With my suspicious mind, I think he was, even if he wasn't.
But-
So I would say, yes, I...
You would know
I mean,
intuitively.
I think I would know intuitively.
I'm sorry, dear. That's not what Dick said. Tell her what you said.
No,
Dick.
well, I don't believe in intuition, honey, so I don't believe that anyone knows it intuitively. I think people become paranoid, and I think that people suspect things, but I don't think they really know it intuitively. What is that?
It's not what you think you know. It's what you think I'm going to say, dummy.
Well, listen, dummy.
Now, wait a minute.
If I really said what I thought you were going to say, we'd be off the air.
Please, kids, now don't fight. Don't fight, please.
I want to
now.
fight.
No,
The show is
now,
so
wait a minute.
far.
No, now, just a moment. This is a nice family show. Please, we're not going to have any
This is-
fun. I'm sorry, dear. No.
do the show by yourself.
Never mind, Dick. Will you sit down, for goodness sakes? Okay.
Dumb, honey, dumb.
Sorry, Barbara. No score there. Thank
well, you...
I don't know what she said back there. Okay, Bobby, what's Julie going to say?
Bert, Julie knows me so well through all these years that she can tell when I have to go to the bathroom.
Do you?
So, God knows I couldn't fool her with unfaithfulness. Yes, and she's very intuitive, and she would know
She would
immediately.
know immediately.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring her on and see if she does. Julie, would you or would you not know intuitively if Bobby were being unfaithful?
Well, Bobby says I'm terribly intuitive, so I would say yeah.
That's what he said. Thank you, Julie. Okay, Bill, what's Rona going to say?
I'm going to say a quick yes.
A quick yes? She would be intuitive and would know intuitively. Okay, let's bring her on and see if you're right. Rona, how would you feel about it? Would you intuitively know?
With my nose for news, yes.
That's what he said. You're right. And assuming Bobby, Rona, and Bill are both right, you have the $300 between you. And at this point, Barbara and Dick have $50. Julie and Bobby, Rona, and Bill split $200. They each have $200. We have a tie. And we'll come back to see how it comes out. With Tattletales continues to gentlemen. Who's the bravest when you have to make the visit to the dentist?
I'm a crybaby.
Are you really?
I'm the biggest coward in the world when it comes to the dentist chair. I have hypersensitive teeth, and it just... Oh, it's her, hands down, man. Yeah, I'm just a total chicken at the dentist. It's her.
She's the one who is braver at facing the dentist.
Yeah, I mean, I need a shot to have him look at me, you know. Are you going to look at my mouth? Yeah, give me Novocaine, you know. That's it. It's her.
Okay, let's bring her on and find out. Barbara, between the two of you, who is the bravest at facing the dentist?
I'm still angry about the last question.
No, never mind. Here, let's...
I'm the bravest one of all.
That's what he said. All right. Don't be angry because you're right. You have a share of that $300 pot, darling. Thank you. Okay, Bobby, how about Julie? Between you two.
That's tough to answer because neither one of us like to go to the dentist. But I agree with what you said. I think women can stand pain more than men. So I'll go along with Julie.
You say she's the bravest.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring her on and find out. Julie, between the two of you, who is the bravest when making that visit to the dentist?
Well, I'll tell you. I have borne 5 children, and I would rather bear 5 more than go to the dentist. Bobby is much braver than I at that.
You love to get your teeth gapped.
Okay, I'm sorry, dear. That's not what he said. He said you were, but it's nice that you... He does? He loves it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. That's not what he said. No score there. Sorry, Julie.
Supposed to get the
Okay, Bill, how about Rona? Between you two, who's the bravest?
We're at a handicap because we've been together such a short time.
Uh-huh.
I totally detest the dentist. Tom Nagatani can tell you that, but I'd have to say Rona is the bravest.
You say she's the bravest when facing the dentist?
Yeah.
Okay, this is for all the marbles,
It's a
folks.
toughie for us.
Let's bring her on. Shh, don't give it away now. Nobody's handing. Dear, who is the bravest when facing the dentist, you or Bill?
Gee, we've never had that problem yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm brave. He's brave. He's braver.
The $300. You pulled it out, Dick. The time is up. It means the winner are Barbara and Dick. How about that? You won $350. We had $1,000 for that. Your rooting section wins a total of $1,350. And amid pandemonium, we'll break away for a message, and then we'll come back with more Tattletales. Please come back with us. That next week, Gene Rayburn is going to be in my spot, and I'm going to be on the panel with my wife, Ann. So if you have time, please look in. It should be kind of fun, I hope. See you next time. Bert Thomas saying so long, everybody.
This is Jack Clark speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.